Grand Rising, my little cherubs. Welcome back to my channel, Red Fire Flags. Thank you for clicking on this reading. This is a collective reading this morning, and I'm just going to be drawing on the energy of the collective. First of all, I just want to show my love and appreciation to my A1 Day Ones. Thank you for your support, and also thank you for your donations. I bought some new decks as well. I'll show you them today. Also, I want to say welcome to the newbies. Please consider subscribing. And lastly, I just want to say thank you for all your comments. I haven't read any recently. I'm not even sure if there's any recently, but I'd have a look. But I do enjoy reading your comments. So I'm just holding on to my egg today. I'm not sure what this is. I got it years ago. It was a gift. It used to be this dark purple at the bottom here, but it's changed. It's got lighter at the top as the years have gone by. If anyone knows what this is, though, I would be so grateful if you could tell me. I've tried Googling, I've tried all sorts, and I can't remember what it was called. Right, I am going to jump straight into the energy that I'm picking up. It's a split energy today, so I'm going to do my best to try and stay on the path. So the first sets of, I'm going to start with the good news, or the good bit first. The first energy that I pick up, and it's also the biggest amount as well, so it's the majority of you that have come to this reading. I feel like you've just come through a spiritual transformation. There are new beginnings and fresh starts on the way for you. I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourselves. For the majority of you, you are really okay with new beginnings. You're okay with letting go of things. You're okay with moving forward if things don't serve you any further, or if the situation isn't good for all involved. I also feel here that, you know, you're okay with holding back. I'm picking up a sudden change coming in for a few of you, though, and it will feel like a tower moment. But I'm hearing trust the process, because I feel like this is something to do with your manifestation. A few of you are trying to manifest, a new move. A few of you are trying to manifest a whole new lifestyle, a whole new, like, it's massive. So you've got to trust the process, because it is going to feel like a tower moment when it starts to come in. For a few of you, it has already started. And so you are a little bit nervous about the whole situation. Everything seems to feel like it's falling to shit. Sorry to swear. But I'm hearing it's not. I'm hearing that you must trust the process. It is a part of your manifestation. Endings don't scare you, though, for the majority of you. You're okay with letting go, releasing. And then there's also now for the smaller part of you. Some of you feel stuck, unable to move forward. And I am picking up that this feels like it's a fear of starting new or starting over. A fear of new beginnings. I also feel like a small number of you are repeating old patterns as well. And I do feel like, again, this is attached to fear. A fear of change and growth. Also, I'm picking up a refusal to see individuals, things, places, habits, to see everything for what it actually is, if that makes any sense. I feel like a few of you are refusing to see a relationship, a job, or a situation for what it is. I'm picking up a strong fear of letting go. And that's for a small fraction of you guys. I am going to pull some cards now and see what is going on. I'm also, sorry, before I pull some cards, I'm picking up that for you guys that feel stuck, I got a little bit of a download here. Crappy writing, I know. For you guys who feel a bit stuck, I feel here that this is bringing disharmony. I feel like the relationship, if it's a relationship, there is trust issues. And I do feel like there is probably some sort of third party or third situation going on there. If it's a job or whatever the situation happens to be, I do feel that there is a small part of you here that is lacking the ability to take accountability for staying in that job or that situation a little bit longer than you should have done. Right, so let's go. Let's pull some cards and put this paper away and see what's going on. All right. I did say at the beginning of the reading I would explain where I've been, but I'll do that at the end of the reading because I've obviously jumped straight in. Right, I'm going to be using the Oracle deck that I got. Thank you for your donations. I managed to get this fantastic Oracle deck as one of the decks with them as well. I got this Oracle deck too, and also this Oracle deck that I'm not using today. All right. So thank you for your donation. Right, let's shuffle the cards. Let's see what's going on. I am hearing that there is karma that is being restored or dished out. So if a few of you have had your karma muddied a little bit, I feel like that's being cleaned up. I feel like you've done a lot of work to clean it up. And for a few of you, justice is being served as well. What's come out is memories and nostalgia. What have we got to say to the collective today, please, Spirit? What have we got to say to the collective today? I feel like there is a lack or some sort of doubt here. Some sort of doubt in taking a leap of faith or taking a leap forward. And I feel sort of stuck. And we've got limitations and fears. So I feel like this was clarifying the energy that I was picking up in the beginning of this collective reading. I do feel like the time right now is right for you to leap, to move away from whatever the situation is, or for you to continue on your path and move into some sort of business idea for yourself. For those of you, this is a lot of messages coming through. For those of you in a relationship, I feel like the time is right for you to choose a new direction. If obviously that relationship is going a certain way. If you're in a great relationship, if it's going really well, this is not the message for you. This particular part is not for you. Please take what resonates and try and leave the rest. There are a lot of messages coming through, so I'm assuming it's going to be for some, it's going to be for some, and other bits might not be for other bits. Okay. I'm hearing you need to listen to your intuition as well, and that's for all of you. I'm hearing your gut has been screaming from the inside quite loudly, trying to get you to see things for what it is, trying to get you to actually understand where you are. For those of you who have gone through your spiritual transformation and who are sort of not afraid of moving forward and have got this new opportunity coming in for them, I feel like, you are feeling a sort of a sense of freedom. I feel like that you've got opportunities, you've got choices. I feel like you've got options. And I feel like you're just kind of trying to pursue your dreams at the moment. Spirit is trying to egg you on for that. Keep going in that direction. I feel like you found your freedom. You found your way, I'm hearing. This energy feels quite cool. I feel like right now you're in this energy of kind of balance. And if it doesn't bring you balance, or if it's upsetting your balance in some way, you're just not pursuing that any further. So I'm hearing a big well done from Spirit for you. For those of you who are in doubt about leaving a relationship or leaving somebody behind, it's unlikely that this connection will be fruitful. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to live your life. If you want to pursue this connection and, this person wants to continue in it with you, then by all means go ahead. But it's unlikely that this connection will actually bring you what you want or what you deserve. I do feel like the person that you are connected to is a karmic person. This is somebody who is here to teach you a lesson about letting go and about moving forward. Thank you. I'm hearing that it's time for you to choose another direction. I feel like it's time to choose yourself. All right. For those of you who are in a job or a situation that, you're just refusing to kind of, you're comfortable, but it's an uncomfortable sense of being comfortable. Spirit's asking you to kind of assess the situation properly, see it for what it is, and take a leap of faith. We're not saying thanks. We're not saying for you to kind of, pack up your job and just leave and not worry about where your next paycheck's coming from. No. What we are saying is that it's time for you to assess the situation that you're in and see if you're really satisfied in it. And if you're not, then start looking elsewhere. Because you have to kind of, how you can only sit down in a situation and blame the situation for so long. You have to take accountability for being there when you're not happy. All right. And for those of you who are involved in a situation with friends or family or whatever, and you're kind of continuously giving second chances, continuously giving them allowances for their behaviors, you have to assess that situation properly. Is your cup half full? Are you leaving your well dry? What is happening with the situation? Because I'm picking up here that this is a one-sided thing, and I feel like you're giving a lot more than you're getting back. All right. Spirit, what else do we need to tell the collective, please, about their situation right now? I feel like all of you have been asking for a sign. I was about to say, I feel like all of you have been asking for a sign, and here it is. And we've got this card here. You can barely see it, but it says messages, Mercury, travel and communication. Here is your sign. All right. A few of you are moving into your spirituality very deeply. You're going on sort of like a cleanse, a clean up, a move around, a clear out. Out with the old, in with the new, I'm hearing. But there is definitely some sort of travel on the cards for you guys. Too many cards that came out there with a slip. But I also feel messages coming through from Spirit. I feel like your signs, you've been getting signs, but I feel like they're really going to start coming in fast and furious. And if you haven't started to recognize those signs as of yet, you will do. This is your sign to take a leap of faith, to pursue your dreams. The seats of power are changing, the world is changing, and you can either continue in the 3D with the same old patterns and the same old matrix with the same old unhappy endings, or you can ascend by doing the work and moving into the 5D where you can assess your opportunities and you can do what makes you happy. A lot of people now are pursuing their dreams, doing what makes them happy, and they're doing really well at it. They might not be rich, but I mean, with all the trappings that rich brings you, who really wants to be rich? I suppose poor people are the only people that don't want to be rich. Sorry. We've got nurture and compassion. I pick up strongly here that for you guys, this is you and your inner child, your spirit guide Thank you. I made a mistake. I'm hearing your higher self. So your higher self, your inner child, I feel like this is you showing yourself compassion and nurturing yourself in a way that you've never been nurtured before. And for those of you who are just starting that, you are about to embark on this journey of compassion for yourself, of truth and expression. I feel like you are going to be speaking from a place of honesty. Not this, I'm speaking my truth. You know, you get that these days. It's toxic. I'm speaking my truth. I'm living my truth. Toxic pattern. Not that. I feel that you are expressing yourself from a healthy place. Not to be mean, not to hurt somebody's feelings, but just honest and knowing your limitations, knowing how much you can give. I do pick up here that a lot of you have a tendency to get stuck in your thoughts, to overthink, to isolate yourself. But I also feel that while you have the tendency to do that, this is where you do a lot of your healing as well. So it's, you know, as much as you go into those moments, you have breakthroughs and you come out the other side. And I'm picking up here that for a few of you that have been sort of stuck in a little bit of a rut, kind of not seeing the signs or the wood for the trees, I feel like you're about to get your new dawn, you're about to get a fresh start. I'm picking up a lot of new beginnings. But these are really life-changing new beginnings for the collective at the moment. Like, it's huge. And I feel here that it's going to feel like a tower moment. It's going to feel heavy. But I also feel that even if you are unsure, if you're unable to do it, I do feel like you've got the tools to ride this wave out. What was that? I'll see it again. So we've got cycles and completion. All right. I'm also drawn to the butterfly covering her mouth as well. So, and she does look quite worn, battered. And, you know, it looks a bit bloody to me. So I do feel like a lot of you have been through a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. But you have also worked through a lot of that pain and trauma. And you have also slayed a lot of your demons. Well done. You've completed a lot of cycles here. But I'm drawn to that butterfly covering her mouth. So I do feel like there was a period of time where you felt like your voice wasn't important or you felt unheard. And I feel like you are breaking that cycle now. I feel like at this point in time, you are changing that cycle as we speak, or as I speak. And we've got contracts, career, and commitments. And at the top, we've got until death do us part. I do feel here that a lot of us could be struggling with maybe a lack mentality, with commitments, financial commitments and stuff like that. Maybe a lot of the connections that you are involved in, you are tied up in financially. And I feel like you are going to be given a way out. All right. Between sort of now, you're looking at sort of between now and May. I'm hearing 5, so I'm picking up May. So between now and May, I do feel that you are going to be given some sort of way out of the situation that you find yourself in, whether it's a financial commitment or constraint, whether it's a contract, a marriage, or something that you find yourself in that you can't get away from. I do feel like you are going to be cutting your losses for a few of you. I feel like a few of you are going to be breaking those commitments. But I also feel that Spirit's going to be sort of bringing you some sort of way out, some sort of back door. You are cosmic beings, my darlings. You are extremely special. A lot of you get very strong intuition with things. But I also feel a lot of you here in the collective are a little bit lonely and want to share your time with somebody. And I do pick up here that Spirit is asking you to kind of go it alone for a little while longer. For those of you who are in a single situation, go it alone a little while longer, because I feel like your person is being brought into you. But you are trying to manifest a financial freedom situation. You're trying to get yourself to be financially free and independent. And I feel like a connection at the moment won't necessarily take you off your path, but you don't want to end up hitching your star to somebody who's going to become dependent on you, because I feel like this, a lot of you in this collective are going places, no matter how old you are or how young you are. I feel like the next few months for you are going to be fast tracking you into a whole new fucking life. But you don't want to hitch your star to somebody who is going to become dependent on you. And I feel like Spirit wants to put you in a position that you need to be in first. You need to be in a position that you want to be in first. And I feel like your person will be amongst that crowd. I don't feel like you're going to find your person amongst, where you are now, because you are onto bigger and better things. A lot of the people that you know now, you will probably not know over the next year or so. A few of you are moving country, and I mean it's like a whole, like probably from here to Australia, it's that far. You are moving completely, changing. Everything is changing for a lot of you. So I feel like you need to keep going. You asked for a sign, and I feel like this is your sign. I hope this resonates with you in some way. Now, please like, share, and subscribe. If it does, and if I vibe with you and if you vibe with me, join the family. I will explain now. I've come to the end of the reading where I've been and what I've been up to, because it has been a while. All right, now I have been revamping and sorting out certain things, redecorating. I didn't necessarily have to, but I'm a firm believer in, once something is over and done with, you have to be out with the old and in with the new. And especially if it may not have ended in the best way, or if the vibration isn't necessarily where you want to be right now. So I have got myself a brand new bed. I've kitted out my bedroom. Everything that was in my bedroom that was there before is no longer there now. And so I have been working hard like a busy bee, and it's taken some time. I have also had to close my book, so I haven't even taken any private readings on, because I've been so busy doing what I need to do for myself. And it's important that we invest that time into ourselves. No matter what it is we're doing, if we need to take that time out to improve our surroundings, that's exactly what we should do. And that's what I've been guided to do. And between now and the beginning of April, I want everything to be completely finished. But I was guided to come on like tonight. I've drunk about 6 coffees, so I'm probably not going to go to sleep for now. It's about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning at this point. And so I wanted to come on, give you obviously the sign that you were asking for, and the clarification, hopefully, the truth and clarification that you were looking for. So, my darlings, if you made it to this point in the reading, thank you ever so much for joining me and for being a part of my collective reading and a part of my channel. Again, thank you ever so much, Susan, for your donations. I really appreciate you. You have absolutely changed the game for me. Getting these new cards that I've used this evening, I absolutely love them. The best oracle cards I've actually had in a while. So thank you. Also, I hope that I can obviously be more consistent over the next few months. But thank you ever so much for staying with me. And I hope that I was able to bring you that sign you were looking for. Have the best night. Take care.